Well, I can put my hat on, but I'm not thinking that's gonna get me ready for this day. Usually it does. Today's a unique day here in Michigan. It's snowing. Big deal, you say, right? The camera's not really picking up how enormously huge those snowflakes are. Diesel, what do you think of the situation? That's what I think too. That's exactly what I was thinking. So it's gonna be a snow day. Let's get ready. Alright, we'll see if we can get ourselves out of this crazy parking lot here. Snow has slowed down a little bit since I woke up and went to get my coffee and whatnot, but it's supposed to snow all day today and tomorrow, all the way into Ontario and Quebec. So we'll be dealing with snow, just like I said. Now, how do I get out of here? I'd really like to know. I gotta go this way. There's some major potholes in this parking lot in Benton Harbor, Michigan, so watch yourself when you're driving through here. They might just grab you and eat you. You never know. Sort of like Canada, so I'm used to it, but drivers from down here who are used to nice, smooth, paved parking lots, you might lose a tire. On the road, and it is as expected, a little bit snowy, but it's mostly wet, melting as soon as it hits the road for the most part. We're still sitting above the freezing point, so I'm not too worried. We are about 3 hours from the Canadian border, and also 3 hours from our first destination where we're going to deliver some freight today. From there, like I told you, headed up to Barrie, Ontario, north of Toronto. So hopefully this weather doesn't get any worse. I'm told it will. I think they're lying. I hope they're lying. Let's just say they're lying, okay? They're lying. Man, what a crummy day. Crummy day. And we forgot to send in our border papers last night. So I had to stop at the nearest pilot here, and I gotta fax them in or transflow them in from here, same thing. And they're gonna work on them as fast as they can. I'm 2 hours from the border right now, 200 kilometers, which is about 120 miles. And yeah, so hopefully I won't end up waiting at the border now yet. But this snow is coming down pretty good, and it's not supposed to let up until the day after tomorrow. So I don't want to really hang around here too much, because I want to get across the border and sort of stay a little bit ahead of this snow, so I can maybe get to Barrie, Ontario tonight before the heavy snow hits. But I have a feeling I'm probably going to be slowed down a little bit. What do you think, Diesel? What do you think? Looks pretty bad, doesn't it? No, this is not an ad for Audible, but I did get an audiobook today, World of Troubles. I'm going to be listening to it. It's about an 8-hour audiobook. You know, I've been driving in silence. I haven't hooked up my satellite radio in here yet, because I know that this truck is probably going back. The lease is almost over soon, so I didn't want to get too comfortable in it, you know? But I've always liked reading, but I never actually liked the reading part. So, now I can listen to audiobooks. No, Audible.com did not sponsor us. I shouldn't even mention their name. They sponsor a lot of YouTubers. Every YouTuber knows that site, but they have not discovered me yet. But I would do an ad for them if they so chose to contact me. Just saying, I am open to stuff like that.
Beautiful blonde hair swept back out of her face. Dirty and exhausted like everybody. Panicked like everybody. But there's something else going on here. Something not healthy. Something biochemical in her eyes. "We'll come in," she says through her allergy mask. "Come on, come in."
Well, now we're just here at the border. Man, is there ever a lot of freight that's gonna go across that bridge over there. It's the Ambassador Bridge, across from Detroit, Michigan into Windsor, Ontario. And there's just hundreds and hundreds of trucks everywhere here. They're all going to Canada. So much trade going on here. And up we go. Across the bridge. Over $1 billion in freight and trade go across this bridge every single day. Oh, you can tell because it's pretty worn out. Got some potholes here. Trucks use right lane, absolutely. I don't like using the wrong lane. I always use the right lane. Stay in lane, no problem. So like I said, this is the Ambassador Bridge.
Continue 16 kilometers.
It is under construction and has been and forever will be under construction. It's very bumpy. But as soon as we get halfway across this bridge, we are officially in Canada. Though I believe the bridge is owned by an American. Go figure. Go figure. Okay, where's the lanes here? Is there only one lane or is there two lanes? Because this lane on the right here is too small for trucks. That's what I mean. I don't get this whole construction thing. Everything's always all messed up. There we go. Welcome to the Canadian side of things. As soon as we get off this bridge, we're off American territory. See, now we're at the port. This is where the Canadian customs is. All of these trucks here. Gotta get all checked out. Oh, we gotta move up. They just closed down the entire border. Like no one's getting through. They just put down all the bars. I was just about to drive through here too. I've never seen this before. What's going on? They just closed down the whole border and all the border guards just walked out. What's going on? That's strange. Hope nothing bad is happening. Why would they close the border and just take off? Is it their lunch break? Don't they have, like, you know, people to cover their lunch breaks so that the, you know, busiest border in the country isn't shut down while you go for lunch? Yeah, all the border guards are just walking away right now. Taking off. What? Well, it looks like it was just shift change. They're just bringing in. I guess I gotta have shift change sometime, somehow. I've just never seen it done before. That was weird. It's kind of freaky. The whole border just shut down all at once. Timmy's. Timmy's. The first Timmy's into Canada that I can get my truck close to. You don't think we're gonna drive by, do you? I'm not crazy. Oh, we're gonna stop and get some Timmy's. That's what you do. Crazy if you don't. Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. Beautiful sounds of the highway over there. This is sort of equivalent to like one of those service areas on the Indiana toll road, the Ohio toll road. Except they got potholes here. Potholes. That's okay. Then here in Ontario, they've got these really huge, what do you call these, bull rushes or something? I don't know what these things are called, but it's like really high prairie grass. Which is strange, right? Because it's not the prairies. And of course it has, naturally, tons of garbage everywhere. Diesel, don't eat the garbage. Don't eat the garbage. It's disgusting. Diesel? Diesel. Diesel, get my good side, man. Get my, I'm trying. There we go, there we go. Wait, which side's your good side? Is that side your good side? Which side is it? How about straight on? How's that? I don't know what's going on. I got Timmy's. It smells like Timmy's in here. I got a pulled pork sandwich from Tim Hortons because I'm a winner. And I actually got to roll up that rim first, but I'm assuming it's a winner. Roll up the rim. You guys know what roll up the rim is, right? Most of my audience is not in Canada, so they have no idea. Sorry, it's a Canadian thing. Timmy's! And back at it. Timmy's in hand. Actually, it's in the cup holder, but you know what I mean. Back at it, Timmy's in hand. Look at these windmills off on the right. You see it? You see it? Clean energy. Do you know how many fossil fuels went into the production of that clean energy? Just saying. If you look it up, it's actually kind of disgusting. Not just talking about transportation of it, but the manufacturing of it actually takes quite a bit of fossil fuels in itself. And how many birds are killed by those big propellers? Needless. Murders of birds. Sorry. If you're new to the channel, you're gonna have to get used to my sense of humor. But then again, there's been people who have been watching my channel for like years and still don't get my sense of humor. But To each their own, whatever. We're here on the 401 headed towards Toronto. 2.5 hours of traffic-free driving would get us there. So far, it looks like the snow is gone, which is good. Hopefully it stays gone. We're gonna sleep in Mississauga at the Husky. Hopefully there'll be a truck stop, or I mean a parking spot for us there. And we'll see. Whenever I park there, I usually walk over to the theater and watch a movie. We're gonna be there a little early. Maybe I'll have time to go watch a movie tonight. I don't know. Well, another day comes to a close. I'm here at the back of the lot at Husky in Mississauga on Kennedy Road. It's the only parking spot left and available. And I parked back here against the fence. Behind me there's another fence, so I'm right in the corner. And I left enough room for people to get into the truck wash, which is right over there, and the truck shop. And there was enough room, and then this guy came and parked beside me. So now people are gonna have a hard time getting into the truck wash in the morning, but I'm sure we'll be out of here before the truck wash even opens. But if they do open super early, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed because they probably wouldn't have bothered me if it was just me here, but now that that guy came and parked here too, they're probably gonna wake up both of us and tell us to move. But the good thing is, oh boy, look at my hair. Whew. The good thing is that, what was I gonna say now? Oh man, my hair totally distracted me. The good thing is that there's no parking signs anywhere. I went and walked around this whole area here and there's nothing that says I can't park right here. So I'm out of the way. So if they want me to move in the morning, they can knock on the door and I'll move. But hopefully people will have left by then. I wish this guy wouldn't have parked beside me. Like, there's a reason I parked so close to the fence on this thing. Because now he's gonna be in the way. But, oh well. Thanks for joining me today. It was a lot of fun. We are in Canada. We are in, well, Mississauga is pretty much Toronto. To me, it's the same city as Toronto. So I'm gonna say we're in Toronto. We're gonna unload like right around the corner in the morning. We got a pretty big delivery to do. And then we're running over to Barrie. Remember I thought we were going to Barrie? We actually have a delivery here in Mississauga first. It's my biggest one. I forgot about it. It's the biggest one and I forgot about it. So we gotta do Mississauga first and then we're gonna go to Barrie, Ontario. And then I have 2 drops in Quebec. And then the plan from there is to send me back down to Illinois and back up to Ontario and Quebec and then home. So I've got my next week or 2 planned out. Rough draft of a plan planned out. I asked to go home, so they asked me if I do one more round. I'm like, yeah, sure. I always like to say yes. Hey, if I got nothing important going on at home, then absolutely I will always do what they need me to do, because that's what I'm there for, right? It's my job. It's what I do. I would rather go home, honestly, but you know, in the end, money. There's no money at home. There's a lot of money out here though, so hey, I'll stay where the money is. Money speaks. Money has a very loud projecting voice. I'm just a weird guy, I'm sorry. I hope you guys realize that. I'm not really this weird in real life. I'm a little more calm and laid back, but in my videos I sort of let myself, my true self, come out to the camera, because I really don't care, because you guys aren't here right now to judge me, and I can't really see you guys judging me anyways, so it's a lot easier to just let your true self out, I guess. But thanks for joining me. Like I said, down below in the description there's links to past vlogs of mine. I've been doing this for a long time. Very soon, it's gonna be 3 years worth of vlogs down there. Go down there, see what you find. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this. Tomorrow we'll be running around Ontario here and into Quebec. So put your French thinking caps on before you start the vlog tomorrow, okay? Because we're gonna end off in French land in Quebec, okay? And I'm gonna need your help because I don't speak very good French. I speak a little. You have to in Canada, but anyways, I'm procrastinating here. I was gonna end the vlog and I'm trying to drag it out a little bit. You're welcome. I'll see you tomorrow.